Hey guys, I was never expecting to make this type of video, but I got a transmission diagnosis, engine diagnosis, just a full car diagnosis. The car is basically going to have to be scrapped. There is just no possible way to financially keep up on everything. The entire transmission is blown. The engine is just not doing great. Like the vehicle health score that came back was a 0%, like terrible. So we are going to make one last video of doing the full detailing, getting it ready for the next buyer. We will be doing the paint, we'll be vacuuming it, wiping it down, putting the seats back in, and we will 100% be covering this back up with more paint just to make it ready for the next buyer. I might try to peel off the rest of this tint here, the tint on the back, just to make it look more clean. And stuff like down here, we'll be wiping all of it down. I've already started the vacuuming here and in the back, but we have to finish vacuuming up here in the passenger seat and giving it the last detailing that we need for this middle here. So I will vacuum all of this up here, under it, everything, and I'll see you guys in a minute. So guys, we got the floorboard vacuum up here, and now we are going to move under the seat where it is still very gross. So we got all that vacuumed up, front and back, and now we are going to move on to the trunk. We're going to take our stuff out and we're going to vacuum it as well. So guys, we emptied out the trunk with the stuff that was ours, which was just the fluids there. These go in the engine, the bay. We will be putting those back in right after we vacuum the back here. So the back also is pretty gross, so we will be definitely vacuuming all of this up. So guys, now that we have the car vacuumed out as much as possible, I want to start wiping this out, all of whatever that is, and just trying to make it look more presentable. So guys, we're going to start with wiping down the dashboard. It is very dusty. And then we will move on to this, just wiping all of this down. I got my microfiber towels and I got my Fabuloso. It's what works best for detailing with the materials that I have. So guys, I spent about 5 minutes wiping down this dash here. It looks a lot better than it did before. And now we will be moving on to wiping this. So spent about another 10 minutes wiping this down all right here. It's not perfect, but it does look a lot better. And now we will be wiping out the center, or the cup holder here. The cup holder is now cleaned out. Only took about 2 minutes roughly. And now we're going to open here and we're going to clean this out. I got what I could out of this. It took about 2 minutes, but I couldn't reach into these little cracks here with my cloth. It does look a lot better. I will be going over it with the vacuum to just get the littler stuff, just like right there. That I couldn't reach, and also down here I will be hitting that with the vacuum as well. And these floor mats are mine, by the way, guys, so I will not be selling them with the car. The car came without the floor mats. I put the floor mats in as soon as I got the car, but I will not be selling the floor mats. An important thing I forgot is we are now going to wipe all of this down. This one honestly took me about 30 seconds, but I wiped all of that down. It looks so much better. This is all scratches. I've already tried to get all that off. It just wouldn't come off. But now we are going to move on to the passenger side, doing exactly what we've been doing. So this one here isn't like horrible, but I still will be wiping it because it is still dirty. So we finished the interior. I'm now going to be wiping all of this nasty stuff out. It is all over in there, and it is also on this side. So I will do that and I will see you after. So guys, the interior is looking great. We are all finished with the wiping and cleaning. I will have to go buy paint and do all of this. All of what's on the top here, all that sun damage, all of this on the back where it's all splotchy, and down here that didn't wipe off, and here. So I'll have to buy some primer, paint, and clear coat to go over it. It's also right over here. It's just not looking too great, so we will have to fix that up so we can have a higher resale value. So guys, I got paint, I got primer, and I got a clear coat to go on top. I also got sandpaper so we can get off all of these chunks here, smooth it out, and prepare it for the primer. So guys, it might not look like it, but I did grind down all of this up here, trying to blend it to make it ready for the primer. I also did it right here too. On this sun damage spot, it is very smooth now. All over here is also very smooth. And now I would like to move to these spots right here and those spots down here. Okay, so I sanded all this down, all of this right here. I also went over this spot again, tried to get as much paint off of there as I can. I did all of this, and now it is ready for the primer. So we might have to wait a couple days because it is rainy and not a good day today. But I did just notice all of this here, so I will sand this down as well. So I don't think it's supposed to be raining, so I will hit it with some primer on one little spot. I don't want to do the whole car just yet, just in case it does rain, and I don't want to have to go out and buy another one. Alright, should be all shaped up, and we can hit it with that primer. Nice. Try to do even coats. It's not going to be perfect, but since you can sand it down, I like to just do 2 or 3 times over. It should look something kind of like this. This is cross stuff, but we can sand it down and worry about that later. All this right here. So I don't really worry about covering stuff up because the cross isn't just that bad. So there are a couple things like this that I do want to hit up, so I'm just gonna cover it up just like that. That's just a flake, we don't have to worry about that. A lot of the flakes up here did not come off, so I will not be spraying it right there. but I can cover up this bumper here. So it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exponentially great, but we can just make it look at least somewhat better. And also do want to prime here, just because I know this spot is going to be a while. I said I wasn't gonna do the whole car, but I guess that was a little bit of a lie. You just want to make sure you don't breathe in all of those fumes that are coming out, because those are really bad for you. That is why I did take a step back. I will finish this and I will get back to you guys. So guys, it is quick dry, so all of this is literally already dried. That's already dried. All of this is already dried. That's already dried. So I can go ahead, sand it down, and that's not fully dried yet, but that will be dried soon, as well as this. But we can sand it and get ready for the actual paint. So while this was still drying, I went ahead and on the other side and on the roof sanded it all down. Now we just have to wait for the rest of this to dry, and then we will be good for the... So after I finish painting the car and making it look better, I might try to do this and this, the beauty covers. I might try to paint those red as well to match with the rest of the car. Not 100% sure yet, just depends on how much I have left over. And also right here, I would probably do this as well. And probably not the intake. I think that looks great black like that. Probably just these two beauty covers here. But I think this primer over here is... So all the primer is sanded down everywhere, and now we just have to wait for it to cure. Should be about 48 hours ish, and I will see you guys then. Okay, so we have let the primer sit, and I have my paint. I am not going to be covering it with paper and tape and all that like you're supposed to. I'm just going to be holding that up to the light while I paint. So we painted all of over here, some of right here. I'm sure you can see the outline from the dirty paint. I didn't have enough to get this. I got most of the top. This over here, it's painted over, but it still is really iffy. I also am gonna have to paint here and up there. Let's go to the back here. I repainted the bumper, so the bumper is looking pretty good too. I painted this side fender right here, and then once this dries, I will hit it with the top coat. And while we let this dry, we can move back to taking off the tint. So I'm gonna have to wait to finish up the tint. I accidentally dipped my arm in some of the paint that I did here, so now I'm going to have to repaint where I did that, and I'll do this later. So guys, the paint around here is pretty much dry now. So now we can get started back on the tint, and I'm gonna be doing it right here for right now. Just working on getting this last little bit off on this side, and then we'll do this side, and then we can move to the back. Also, it's later in the day and I've been doing some thinking, and I'm gonna actually keep this car. I know I was saying I was gonna sell it, but I just get discouraged, and I will be keeping it. I will be making updates. I will be fixing it and I just will make it run and drive. So the back is going to be a much harder job than I thought. So I moved to the inside of the car, and I'm going to start taking the tint off from the inside. So I've been going at it for probably about another 10 minutes. We just have this right here and this little bit right here, and then this side will be done. Then we can move over to, hey guys, just got back from O'Reilly's. I got some more stuff for us to be able to make my car look pretty and all of that. I got a FM transmitter so we can have Bluetooth in the car. I got some metal polish and applicators for when we fully repaint this the color we want. We can wax it, make sure it's all good. I brought some brushes and interior cleaner so we can really get deep into the grooves, especially right there. I bought some purple tire or wheel paint, and then I bought tape to go onto the tire so we don't fuck it up. So we're gonna get started here by masking off all of this right here, just so we don't get any paint on the tires. All right, well, we have masked off this tire, and now we can hit it with the paint. Quick update, I taped off the inside here just so I didn't get anything on my rotors. We got layer 1 on there, and now we just have to let that dry. It is dripping a little bit, as you can see right there, so I will have to take care of that. The paint is weirdly wet for some reason, so I'll have to take that into account next time. I ended up just free-handing the rest of the wheels here. I didn't end up masking anything off because I will be getting calipers, rotors, and brake pads soon. So, alright, so I set up the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is working great. I do need new car speakers and subwoofers, obviously, because they sound like shit. But the tires, or the wheels, are looking pretty good right now. Do have some leaking, so I can clean that up once it, oh my, it's already mostly dried. But I can try to clean that up as best as possible. So there's not a lot we can do about the dripping there. I just want something on there right now to look good before I get my new wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna buy new wheels for the car at some point. But for now, just deal with this. Just want a little something on it. And now that we're in the car, I'm gonna try out some of my new stuff. I have my cleaner and I have a brush. We're just gonna try to brush around all of here and make it look better. So today what we've done, we've used the red paint to cover up a lot of that sun damage on the hood there. Up on here, we painted the wheels on it. I think we almost finished the tint on here, on this back window here. We almost finished that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to call this one a video. We made some good progress today. It's gonna take about a week before I get my new paint in, and I would like to upload this video before then. I will make a part 2 once I get my paint for this car. I'll probably work on the tint off camera a little bit, just this one and this one. I'll probably give it a good old wash. I'll put some clear coat over these tires here once they're completely done, and then I will see you guys on my next video.